across the map for Entity.
Creation making sure they secured their wisdom room. They're not going to be lacking.
It's a huge rotation down to bottom. Katomi's going to be the first one to start. It's a deep dive out of the tower. Palace is going to have some assistance with Bob TPing in. And with the Ember Spirit should be able to clean up. They're going to have no response with all their abilities previously used. Means that Bomb finds a third and now can be able to chase down Fishman as well. And this was all set up thanks to the Observer Ward inside the river. They had the awareness that a movement was going out from Entity and they could respond in a heartbeat.
He's chasing down Gabbi as his Firefly's just worn off as well. Might be looking to go for the kill. He's got 3 levels on the man.
Should be able to get it. Bob. Ooh, yep. Abilities back up. Meanwhile, opposite side of the map. Ornament is in use once again to help get the kill onto Tino. They're also going to scout out the Ancient Stack. They're going to try and consider about going for some more kills. This is super deep, though. Stormer. Strategic Tower, and he didn't even get the kill. Bob. Here for the cleanup. Katomi should be able to get the charge away, but
that's way too deep.
Yeah.
That's way too deep. And this is where we see Execration play their best Dota. A lot of people get away with the pounce.
He's in danger, though. With Bob nearby, level 10 on Bob. I have to use the ultimate early. I actually want to try and take the fight. It's a pretty good start from Katomi. Lasso going to be used as well for the chain control. A huge streak. It's going to be Fishman claims the reward of, and now they want more blood as well as Palos, along with Shank, should be able to find their own escape avenue. Down to bottom, though, on Entity to contest this Wisdom Rune. So it does... Oh, they're going to come now, but they might be a bit too late. Let's see. Katomi's going to give them the information. Tombstone drop down, which gives them firm control of the area. Kiss is still going to prove to be a bit of an issue for the moment. He does get the Wisdom Room, though, before he dies, so it's not too bad.
Not too bad, but you do lay it down a sentry.
This could be bad, though. Bob back in with the combo. Palace as well is going to get involved. Gabbi finds the lasso control, and now they're going to have Watson even getting involved. He doesn't have the water mana. Watson now easily can turn, eats the healing Lotus, and now he's going to be able to munch onto Abeng. Does have a teleport, and should be able to make it with the pounce on cooldown. What do we feel like we can expect out of Watson over the next... Well, hold that because of fight. It's brewing. Gonna try to get the wrap around. They'll start on the uptime, but Kitami as well sees an angle to get onto Tino. Looks like he's still gonna be able to get the raw, but it does not matter. So Entity find a couple of kills. They might be considering Roche.
They got a lot of minus armor.
You can do whatever you want with very ease.
Palace might see Kataomi here, and is he gonna die from this? Have that diffuser blade available on the Slark.
Nice TPs. They want to continue to go for the kill, though. Watson has got a whole lot of damage at the moment. Still should be able to get the kill into Palos in the end. They have the reinforcements to be able to continue out the fight as Watson's starting to stack up the essence, and he's going to continue to feast onto our Bang. Watson is a gigantic issue for Execration at this stage of the game.
The fog. Just waiting, letting Gabbi be the one.
Him. Still on cooldown.
Oh, he's staying a bit too
long.
The
team's a little bit closer now. They are smoking to try and connect. Tombstone's going to get laid down. We saw how tanky Palace has been prior. He would back up to full, but Watson's going to be here for the cleanup. They'll do their best to protect the Razor, but it's not going to be enough. Maybe Bob has got the damage to potentially turn the team fight back around, but it's just Bob against the world, because over to the right side, Gabbi tried to use the lasso to be a bit of a nuisance onto Execration, but it's actually an all-out retreat as Entity. They're going to try and cut their losses. Gabbi should be able to fly on away. Katomi, though, will not have the same fate. So in the end, Execration, you once again do lose Palos. You will be able to find a couple of kills in return. Mid lane, bigger than Stormer. Look to try and make the attempt onto Tino. They've got the numbers advantage. Maybe they go for the Ember Spirit instead. Lacking a potential little bit of damage. Bob's got one remnant to work with, along with the lucky haste rune. Tino went back in, though.
Deep, my guy.
Yeah, instead of running the opposite. I mean, he probably doesn't escape anyway, but
God, like 9-0 and 4, and he's even looking to protect the rest of his team. Never mind the rest of his team. He wants your team.
And they might be able to get Palos as well. As look at Gabbi's positioning. Flying over from the left side. Gets the control to make sure there's an extra kill to add to the tally up to 19. And a big net worth lead to go along with it as well.
You've got to remember that it's spell damage as well, not magic damage that the debuff ends up getting rid of.
He's in a lot of danger. Yeah, alright. Well, if you get the first kind of pounce, then maybe you do have a lot of difficulties with potentially playing this game for the Ember.
Execration are kind of playing into Entity's hands here, and they're going to be damn weak after taking this Tormentor.
Oh, probably not the way they'd hoped to start.
They got
Maybe they're not too worried though. With the double damage rune on Watson, can start to get the essence onto Tino. Won't have an opportunity to use the raw. Actually does get it off, and Tino might be able to live. Watson, one more swipe, secures the kill, and now with all the essence, he's going to continue to go for more as well. Watson wants the ultra. Gets yoinked in his face. They still spy out Bob over to the right side. He's got one more remnant to work with. Gets a little bit of separation, but really that distance is not enough as Watson, an uncharacteristic miss from him. But it really is not going to matter in the end as Watson is beyond godlike. 2,400 health they have to go through. They're going to look to try and back on off. Palos will lead the charge. Watson's at first point of contact and definitely not the target they can also bring down to start as Palos a little bit separated from the team, but he knows that he has some breathing room. And they're going super deep. Entity, if they can just kite up the BKBs, they can turn back afterwards. Watson's going to look to try and deal with a tombstone. It's looking like a pretty good start to the fight for Entity, but the BKB's now over. This will give them a free fight to be able to clean up. Not only will they get the heroes, but they can also reap the rewards of getting Roshan as well as Tino will give over the triple kill, and they're even going to call it. They want to see no more of this game as Entity will force them to tap out.
Look at all that damage that they did. Like, that's crazy. They did like 5,000 damage to Kataomi in that one fight.
Yeah, we've got some interesting stuff. Muerto's done a carry that we get to see too often. Shadowfiend had a couple of good games at the Major. I know Tier 2000 was looking very good on it.
Cheeks are about to get spread out.
What? You can't be saying that. That is so outlandish. You can't say that, dude. No way. But you do leave Palos now alone top lane. Tries to play around with the calling, but it's not really going to help protect him too much. Gabbi's still got the spear to work with. Gets a connection up against the tree. And this is going to be a wave and a half that the Muerta is missing.
Almost up to level 6 on both of the Spirit Bros in the mid lane, but again, this is going to be... It might be active against each other as there we go, that shield rune. Forcing it to be popped, but... About to say, as soon as Arbeng shows in this lane, do you not just go for a kill?
What is that? No way. All right, Fishman, great position with his disruptor.
No, Bob gone for this.
He's going to try, though. Buys a freebie onto Fishman. Does he get enough mana to still play around, though, with his food? Looks like it's not going to matter. Roar out from Tino. Palos going to try and enter through the rift. Watson, he needs some boys, and... there's no one. Watson's going to try and charge up the Requiem. Maybe into a TP out. He's got the triple raises. Now with the damage, the turnaround will be there. Finally, reinforcements have shown up. And they just need the vision for the glimpse back as well. Fishman drops the ward. The drag Palos back to his own death. Watson's going to still be a little bit cautious that he doesn't join him. But really nicely done with the Requiem early level up. It does leave Gabbi alone top lane though. So Bob instantly spies a freebie. He's going to be rewarded for that maneuver.
He's got his Orb of Corrosion finished up. Gabbi, nothing, no major items, but he's got that Arena of Blood available. They're willing to get a kill onto Shanks, really preventing him from hitting up onto that level 6.
And Bob's going to be cautious. Fishman is really close to having the Static Storm. Needs his Cree Wave. I mean, they see a bit of a freebie.
You are very far forward.
Yeah, you can't be farming here. You did have a support to act as a bodyguard, but I don't know where the clockwork went. Palos will try and turn with the PSC Veil. Might be able to get the kill onto Fishman. Get into the tree line. He does. And with Gabbi holding Palos down, it means that Fishman's going to be able to watch by. Oh, they get the kill.
Makes you feel very, very anxious prior to picking up a BKB, and he is nowhere close to it.
Tino is the X factor for me. He's about to get the kill onto Kataomi. So he's incredibly farm, but what are they going to be able to do with the early timing out of the Helm and the Overlord is the big question.
Axe factor?
Here might be Gabbi. Shot's going to be on the mark for him. Bang. The follow-up will be there from Bob as well. TPs are starting to come out. But I don't think Gabbi's got the health pool to survive through this initial round of damage. And this is what we've come to expect over the Pugna and the Storm. But they want to fight. Shanks, well, there's a freebie. I don't know if they're going to get Bob, however. What's the call now for Execration? They've got a couple extra heroes here, even Wetzer in the tree line, but you probably don't even want to reveal yourself if you're powerless. You are so far behind that. Could just be a free kill. So in the end, it will be a 2-for-1.
That is a very worthwhile team fight. I just think we need to see more of it out of Execration.
Nice flame break, max distance. Gets him out of the cogs. Still not going to make the attempt, but the Static Storm was used on his dying breath. If they got the damage though, Shanks tries to help out with the medic. It's not enough to keep him alive. And now Watson, well, he's ready to go. Gabbi's got another round of the spear. Gets a connection. Shanks will delay this momentarily thanks to the decrypt. But now Gabbi's even eyeing up Tino. Arena's up now. And this should be an easy chase down. Really nice spell casting. That's all set up thanks to the flame break. They're able to just stall that death out from the disruptor. And Bang's got a pretty good position to act as a blockade. Does his best to be able to cancel the blink, and he'll buy enough time for Roche to be claimed. Still a Static Storm's dropped on the outskirts. Fishman has no one else to follow up until Gabbi's going to be able to jump in. It's a little bit awkward at the start though. Watson will attempt to charge up the Rec Room. The chain control's going to be there as well, but the H's it wasn't given over to Power Loss, so they'll put him in the grave. Oh, might get Bob as well, an ambitious TP, but where are you going to escape to now? The Ages taken out of your hands straight away as Entity can surround him on a respawn. A perfect timing out of the spear means that Entity will get everything they needed off the back of the fight.
I'd rather just use that full extent of the smoke that still has about quarter duration, and well, you are a dead lady.
And Bang's probably dead as well. Maybe? Okay, never mind.
Oops.
Oh yeah, they should be able to get the glimpse. There we go. Drag back, reveals at least the ward in the area. That'll be a double kill that's able to transition into a couple towers as well.
You know, smiles and rainbows coming through for Execration, but it's the little things, right? When Entity, they had the choice to do whatever they wanted. They knew that there were 4 heroes with no TP.
Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Top lane, they got Palos. Nice start from Katomi. Straight back into Watson's AoE. Requiem should come off at the buzzer.
Get a lucky kill, use that to transition into another area where you get a little bit of map control back. Maybe you get the next Roshan.
Oh, Bob starts. Got the Hawk Vision to be able to play with. They're going to try and get the setup onto Katomi. This is a lot committed just for a Batrider.
Still alive,
now, but the
way.
turnaround, Static Storm, but the response is there for the BKB. Watson's in a little bit of danger, though. Raw holds him into place. Watson's just going to try and output as much damage as he can before they kill him off. Is it going to be enough, though, to help Entity turn the tides as Stormer? Well, he has gone unaddressed. Tino's TP will be cancelled in a heartbeat. And now Stormer is going to be able to deal with the remaining cast as well. He's going to be cautious of Moeta. Flame break back into the right click, but the arena from Gabbi stops the projectile animation as Palos should still be okay. I don't know if he's going to get any kills though.
That's the sort of part I wanted to see from Shanks. Says, oh no, he's left him alone. I spoke too soon.
Oh, nice dead shot. Gabbi's still got another combo. Does he go for it? No, he can't rebuke. It's alright. How do they get the start? Gabbi leading the charge. Bang's going to try and wrap around. Smoke's going to pop. They'll see the clock. Meanwhile, Ember get jumped on as well. The chain control needs to be perfect.
Nice.
And it is. Execration. A great start. Do they go back in now, though? Bob's still got full mana to play with. It's going to be a 1-for-1, but still, they're in a pretty decent position. Back and forth, Bob. Trying to force some reactions out.
They've got a sentry and an observer ward, so they're kind of in two minds about what to do. And
they're going to get Roche,
almost alive.
Might get the kill on a bang. He's got a buyback. He's going to use it instantly. Roche will go down. Bob picks up the Aegis. Cheese on Palace. An aggressive bit in the middle. But the Glimmer Cave's going to be able to protect Fishman for the moment. Gets the Static Storm once again on his dying breath. Is it going to be enough, though, as Execration try and turn with the BKB, but the damage is lacking until they get onto Watson. Lasher will buy in some time, but it might not be enough as Watson tries to step out, turns with the Requiem. Watson will not even die. Bob, he's going to try and do his best. He's angry for the kill. He'll find it, but he's also out of mana. Might not matter, though. Execration still got the numbers advantage.
You see that damage output that they've got potential for as it's a regen rune that Bob's got here.
The potential kill onto Gabbi then as well.
As Halberd. Oh, our Ben got blocked.
They got Lasso.
Doesn't have mana, is what he doesn't have.
And he needs the Pugna. Pugna's starting to move on over. Might be a little bit too late, especially with a glimpse onto the high ground. Gabbi doesn't forget that previous tip.
Literally needs to get 100 to 0 though, right? Because again, you have the same issue as Stormer. Headshot.
What? They got him?
So Vortex lasts a little bit longer. You can 100 to 0 people because they don't have any like saving support
They're gonna try
on
Entity
Gabbi right now.
We're trying to force out a BKB unnecessarily. Tino's gonna jump in. This is now Raw not being used on Watson. What? The Conqueror's stun. Watson's still gonna be able to charge up the Requiem in combination with a Static Storm, but the instant BKBs will shrug it off and now a bang. I don't know if they'll get the kill onto Watson. The damage coming out is going to be relying up to Mwetzer, and Palace is nowhere to be seen, and they'll cancel Bob's TP at the nick of time.
Yeah. You have very, very few stats right now on this item build-up that you've got.
Playing Watson? Nice man to dodge. What? Instant on the finger, and there's the reveal. Except the Static Storm. Where's your BKBs? They're going to do nothing. As Entity, they bring everyone. They were so goddamn fast. The reactions were there, and that was thanks to Waston. Mr. Rank 1, quick on the man to fingers.
Potentially last glyph of the game. Try and hold out, wait for Mwetzer to be back up online, but this is what someone like Fishman is able to do, right? He is just such a good player on his signature heroes.
I'm just going to be cautious. My god, that is a fine line to be playing.
Gotta just play this distraction Dota right now.
It's their potential issue to close out the game, and hang on, Bob. Nice start. Instant drag back with the lasso. Bob gets the BKB, but it did not matter. The damage from Watson just evaporated his health pool. And did they get it? They saw Palos, Stormstormer. Comes back. Instant use of the BKB. He's not going to mess around. Nice dead shot as well. Alright. Palos finds something out of nothing. Gabbi's still going to try and jump into the middle. Arena doesn't provide them too much, and meanwhile over to the left side, Tino's got the run to Watson as well. They step the boundary, and they're going to be condemned for that. Is now the cleanup. It's a pretty decent Static Storm, but Gabbi will not escape. Storm's back into the middle. Going to be cautious, so double raw with the refresh. It's going to be a dieback.
Tino!
Execration. Are they doing it? Palos needs last little bit of damage onto Katomi for the axes from Tino. What a team fight!
In Execration's favor for the first time since like the 15-minute mark.
Oh, it's a big jump, Fishman.
Yeah.
Buyback if needed. They should be able to get the kill. It's going to force out the buyback. It is wasting a little bit of time. They're going to go for the throne though.
Why not?
Still got a glyph.
They left during the creep just to keep that backdoor protection from being there.
Gets the start, drag back into the Static Storm. Is Watson going to have enough damage? So he's lacking some of the souls. Can they secure the kill to Palace before he can turn? This is not looking good. Execration, no way. Can they just walk it down and go for the end as Watson? He'll die with a buyback, but it might not matter. The throne is falling lower and lower. Gabbi tries to protect it.
Palace is alive.
He's on the outskirts of the war. Slithers into the tree line. Palace is still alive. Just go for the throne. Someone kill it. They don't have the damage just yet, though. It's chaos inside the Radiant base. As Execration, they can't end this game. Entity, they will live to see another day by the skin of their teeth.
Wild axes every 3 seconds as well for Tino. Start to ramp up, give them the time for it. And respect Palace being back alive, they'll know the BKB's available. They can play the rocket down towards it, and they'll see that it's getting low.
This is scary, man.
Lands the hook.
This is scary, man. Bob's gonna zip in. Who gets the Aegis? He snatched it. Bob got the second life. Watson tries to turn. Tino's gonna be there with the wall. They need some way to keep Watson alive. Anything. A static storm, that's the best they've got, and it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Watson? No way. Any detection, they've got it. Watson down, that's a dieback. An ease game. It's come out from Bob as well. They know it might be over. Fishman might be able to get Tino over to the right side. Disruptor against the Beastmaster. An unusual duel, but one that will still not really matter in the end, as the key heroes and Execration are alive. Don't you have to kill the wave outside the base? Bob's gonna start. Into Katomi. He doesn't have a buyback in yet. You see, Gabby's trying to do so. No backdoor protection. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too late. Palos. Dude, look at him just standing there. He's not even right-clicking. Oh my god, they are toying with Entity, and I'll get the win in the end. Easy drops a very, very interesting game. Thank you, Mars. An incredible actor from the Southeast Asian region is Gabbi.